All right, guys, old school way. Let us know once you guys are here.
Is it this one?
Yeah. Okay, hopefully that'll fix the issue. Can you hear me? No echoes?
Let me see. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, welcome back, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience. So we had to do things the old-fashioned way here to get this live stream going. I'm not sure why we had that echo issue. So we'll wait for folks to hop back on. I know that I already had some requests for personal readings. Okay, so we'll wait for a few more folks to show up, of course. Let us know in the comments. I had to turn off my screen, and so it's my daughter that's going to be...
Allison's here.
Allison's back, okay. So we're waiting for Melissa, Genie, and a few other people who had sent in requests, right?
Yeah,
Meg, okay. So let me know once you are here, and I'll start your mini reading.
Genie said she sent PayPal.
Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, so who's here so far? Let me know.
Just Allison, right?
Okay.
Or that's it. That they're here.
Okay, so Melissa and Meg B, we're waiting for you guys to hop back on in order for me to do your reading. Definitely want you guys to be present at the time that we're doing this reading for you. Yeah, the only drawback from this format is I can't see the comments. My daughter is in charge of the comments. Yeah, the other way I'm actually able to see live when you guys are commenting. So Meg B, Melissa, Genie.
Here. Yes.
Melissa's here? Mm-hmm. All right, so Melissa, let's get into your messages. I apologize for the issue there with the echo. Don't know what that was. Okay, so what are... Is this PM or DM, Cameron? Is that PM or DM?
PM.
PM? Okay, so is that your person's initials?
Yeah. PM.
Okay, what are PM's feelings towards me, and does he want a relationship with me? Okay, so you're Cancer, Melissa, and PM is Aries. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some advice there, focusing on your Divine Masculine here. All right, so I'm going to be using my Divine Masculine decks here, okay? So Cameron, let me know when I'm off camera since I can't see.
Anything?
Yeah. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on PM. Aries energy. Person of interest for Melissa, Cancer. All right, so what is your Divine Masculine's vibe right now towards you? Let's see. We have transformation showing up. Being apart has been life-changing for me. So I don't know if you guys have spent time apart, okay? Or maybe they've considered needing time on their own to be able to figure things out here. Let's grab another card from another Divine Masculine deck, and then we'll grab some tarot. It could also be that PM is working on growing. It's a long distance relationship. Okay, so there is distance and time apart here. So I feel your person, Melissa, they're working on themselves in however way they need to grow and to heal. Let's see here. We do have discover. We also have the career card popping up. So maybe right now part of their energy and dedication is towards their life purpose and vocation and their career. But this right here also, they need to maybe spend more time on their own in order to really discover what they want, to discover what it is that your person is looking for in love, certainly. We do have connect. Okay, so as far as PM is concerned here, Melissa, the connection is there. But I'm also feeling a part of his growth right now is to focus on himself, perhaps, okay? So let's grab some tarot and see what's up with that. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Melissa, Cancer, and PM, Aries energy. Which I actually love that, considering the Emperor card in tarot represents Aries specifically. So let's see. Let's see if that pops up. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the connection between Melissa, Cancer, and PM, Aries. All right, so we've got the High Priestess representing, first of all, Cancer energy. You represent the Divine Feminine in this reading. So whenever we see the High Priestess focusing on the feminine side, you're being directed to really focus on what you're feeling when it comes to this connection. Rely on your intuition and trust that. Okay. This is interesting too that we have the Eight of Cups. It's right next to this discover message. So perhaps part of the discovery on behalf of PM is to learn what doesn't serve him anymore, what it is that is not meant to be a part of his journey moving forward, people, experiences, negative energy that he needs to leave behind and walk away from in order to change and create this transformation in his life, okay? We have eights right next to each other. I love how this is coming through this way because it's right next to career. So as far as job opportunities for PM, his vocation, his life purpose, that seems to be progressing. So that's a good thing. We also have the Ace of Wands. So there is a new opportunity for the two of you as far as the connection itself. So that looks pretty good. It is a brand new year, giving you guys the opportunity to create a life together. Okay. Right now, though, we do have the Two of Swords. So it is clarifying anyway at this point in time, Melissa, that it's not quite moving, not yet, because it seems that he's focusing on career for now, or at least trying to figure out what he wants, who he is. So eventually I feel things will start moving towards a possible relationship for the two of you, but it's just not the right time for now. We do have the Fool's energy coming through here, so he needs to take action when he's ready. Okay, this is representing a new beginning, a fresh start for the two of you. I don't know if you feel that PM is a twin, possible twin flame, but we do have the Four of Wands representing that here. Okay, so just the fact that you indicated that this is a long distance relationship, this can represent a reunion somewhere down the line. Okay, I don't think he's quite ready for that yet, because we do see the Two of Swords right here, where there's a bit of an impasse here. There is this non-movement that's happening, but eventually it will. This could, of course, represent a very happy outcome later on in the future. Let's see what else here. Ooh, look at that. So we've got the star popping up. We also have the Lover's card. So all of this is really nice. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things will be turning around. I feel there's certainly room for change for the two of you. And I see a couple of cards here indicating inspiration. So maybe there's something about you that he's really drawn to and very inspired to maybe do better for himself. Okay. This is also perhaps an illuminated path that he's meant to follow his way in life for now. And it might not be towards the relationship quite yet, but eventually maybe somewhere down the line it will be. And so when he's ready to make the decision to put in the effort for the two of you to really explore and discover where this relationship could go, then that's when he's going to be able to show you in the 3D that he would like to explore that part of the relationship. You know, because the chemistry is here, the attraction certainly is there. And so it could still be a part of this destined outcome for the two of you to be together. It's just not now, like at this point in time. But look at that. Okay, you've got the sun coming in. Beautiful energies, honestly. The future looks pretty darn good for the two of you once he's able to really figure out what he wants and seeing you perhaps in a different light, you know, but I feel he needs to focus on his own growth and transformation for now. But I feel it certainly has the potential for you guys to be happy. Okay, so does he want a relationship with you? I don't think he's quite there yet, but eventually he will. Okay, so maybe just in the meantime, focus on yourself, focus on what makes you happy, you know, aside from just your love life. Pursue things that fulfill you and just bring you happiness, because this certainly brings in the happiness and fulfillment in his life as well as yours. And when the timing is right, then you guys can explore where the actual romantic partnership can go. It looks pretty good as far as it heading in that direction, but there's possibility for a very established relationship later on. Okay, so timing might be a little bit off, but I feel eventually the outcome looks pretty good. All right, Melissa, so I hope that helps. I think that as far as PM is concerned, it comes down to timing and just focusing on his own growth and discoveries for now. Okay, I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for your question. Oh, you're so welcome. All right, so let me go ahead and move on to the next request. Okay, give me 1 second, guys.
And I don't know if Genie will be next or
Sorry, who?
Genie. Like,
okay, how many requests do we have?
we have.
I've got, I have Lisa, I have Meg B. Did you write down the request for Genie?
Well, Genie said you already know about it, so.
Okay, so what was the question for that one? Just a follow-up?
Yeah.
So Genie, just a continuation on that one, just clarification? Okay. All right, so my lineup here, here's Melissa's. So Meg B, you're next. Lisa is after that, and then Genie, you're after Lisa, okay? All right, so Meg B, you're Cancer, and Sean is a Scorpio. Would love to know his feelings and where this relationship is going. All right, let's take a look at that. All right, so let me grab some cards here. All right, so taking a look at Sean. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the connection between Sean, Scorpio, and Meg B, Cancer. So you're both water signs. All right, so what is his current energy when it comes to the connection? Well, here you are. Okay, so you're very much a part of his vibe, thinking of you, feeling the connection. Okay, this is interesting. We have Explode. And look at the next card. We've got Divine Masculine. So you're both represented here. Whenever I see this, it sometimes reminds me of somebody who tends to hold things in, especially when they've got a lot to say, but they're not very expressive maybe. So it could be that Sean has a lot to express towards you, but isn't doing that. So when he's ready to really declare how he's feeling and just open up his heart space fully, then it's almost like opening up the floodgates, like an explosion of emotion, so to speak. Okay, so let's grab some additional cards here and see what else is up with this connection, and then we'll of course take a look at some tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Meg, Cancer, and Sean, Scorpio. All All right, what else do we need to know here about this connection? What do we need to know? Look at this, the Divine Masculine card. So we've got two masculine cards showing up here. So his energy is very strong as far as the connection with you. So that's pretty nice. What else? All right, so we have divine timing showing up here. So it's one of those things where you guys might actually be able to develop the relationship, but it could take some more time for things to play out in the connection. So let's grab some additional messages through tarot and see what else we can learn. Two divine masculine cards. Here you are as the divine feminine here. So I kind of feel he's holding back as far as just being able to express through words how he's really feeling, but it's there. Look at this. We have the Knight of Cups, which represents water energy. Okay, so he's coming in perhaps with this very romantic intention to be with you. And if you're not seeing that quite yet, that could be because we've got the divine timing reference right there. Wow. Look at this. Oh my goodness. You've got the Sun, which we know it's a very positive card. It's very happy. There's a reason to celebrate something, you know, when it comes to the connection here. It's the ultimate fulfillment. Everything falls into place. So it's got potential as far as what's popping up here. Look at this. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. What's coming up after that is the Chariot. So the Chariot represents Cancer energy here, Meg. So that is you. Okay, so there is movement coming in from Sean right here, Divine Masculine, and it does seem that you guys are destined to be together and to really find total happiness in this partnership, I feel. But as we can see with divine timing, if it's not happening quite yet, it's on its way. It is on its way. Look at this. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a solid offer perhaps of commitment coming in from Sean in time. It's manifestation. It's a beautiful energy, a new beginning. There's this fresh energy coming in from it. That looks really good. And here he is showing up as the Emperor. Okay, so this has the potential to really turn into something beautiful and special. I feel a lot is riding on Sean's shoulders to be able to make this happen, to be able to come towards you, to be very romantic in this partnership, to bring you the happiness perhaps that you haven't experienced to this degree, okay, before. We've got the Death card showing up representing Sean's Scorpio energy. So maybe he had to experience relationships that didn't work in order to be able to create change in his own life, to be able to create this metamorphosis, so to speak, in order to be the right partner for someone. And that someone could ultimately be you. Wow. So there's new energy coming in here, new beginnings. And look at this. We've got the Two of Cups. Ace of Cups right after that. So he's definitely tapped into his emotions. He feels very strongly towards you. The love is there. We've got the attraction, you know, and this isn't just surface level. This is a pretty deep emotion coming in from Sean. So if he's not quite expressing it at this point in time, when he's comfortable doing so, I feel it could go there. New beginning and love certainly coming in, the deep connection. Possibly could even lead towards marriage. I mean, everything seems to be falling in your favor when it comes to this relationship. So there's a lot of feelings there, but he might not be sharing it fully. Look at this. We've got two aces right next to each other. We've got 3 aces, okay? Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, all very positive energies. There's room for growth here. There's a new opportunity for you guys to really explore where this could go. That looks amazing. Brand new year, brand new opportunity to really explore where this could go. And then we have the Magician. So this is a card of manifestation as well as the Ace of Pentacles. So I really see this going towards a very positive outcome for you and Sean. It looks pretty good, Meg, as far as how this is turning out. So just have some patience in order for Sean to get to a place where he can really open up the floodgates, as I've mentioned, to express how he's feeling, because it's definitely there. The feelings are real. The love is there. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave that one. It looks very good as far as what you have the capability to attract in this partnership. It looks great. All right, so thank you so much for your question. That looks really good. And hopefully 2023 is the year when it can all happen for you. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, there's Meg's, Cameron. All right, Lisa. What's happening for my love life? Is Keith coming back? Okay, so Cancer, Keith is Taurus. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab some advice here. All right, so Keith, Pamela, okay. Just write down Genie's request so I don't forget that one. Okay. Thank you. All right, so Genie and then Pamela. Okay, Lisa, so let's get to your message here. So let's take a look at Keith's energy here. Keith, Taurus energy. Lisa, Cancer. So there's clearly distance and time apart here. Okay, what do we need to know? Focusing on Keith, Taurus. Okay, so we have future. Another divine timing reference. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so divine timing, the universe's time frame, not so much our timing. Okay, let's see. So, of course, that could be reference to a possible reunion between you and Keith somewhere down the line in the future. But you're not meant to put your life on hold waiting for that reunion. If it happens, then that's wonderful. That's great. We do have frustrated coming in from Keith as well. He's got you in the shadow right here, feminine shadow. Interesting. We have boredom. Okay, so wherever he is in his life right now, it's lacking excitement. Perhaps he's not happy with where he's at, figuratively as well as perhaps in his heart space, in his head space. So whatever these frustrations are, Lisa, he's having to deal with that. Maybe he's unable to right now. And as far as the relationship itself at this point in time, I'm just ultimately feeling here it might not be priority because there could be something else that's weighing heavily on him. It could be career related or it could be something else going on. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Keith, Taurus. And the connection with Lisa, Cancer.
What's the payment information, like PayPal?
I believe it's not in there. It should be in there somewhere. Yeah, we've got a bunch there. Yeah, sorry guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we've got communication here. So if you guys are not interacting at this point in time, Lisa, I feel, again, it's right next to this divine timing reference. You'll hear from him, okay, eventually. That's clarification right there. The answer is yes. And we've got the mute card. So as we can see here, he's probably not communicating with you at this point in time, or very little communication, if any, but that'll eventually change. We have the offer right here. Look at this. And then we have the separation. So it's clarifying the distance and time apart, but in time, there is this offer that's coming in. Interestingly enough, we have unawakened. So he's got some stuff to figure out. We have return. Okay, so this is one of those things where he needs to clear out these frustrations within himself, and eventually will want you back in his life. So I don't think this is a connection that's going to be in separation for long. I don't think it's a done deal, honestly. All right, so let's grab some tarot and see what's up with this. So for now, no communication or very little, but I do see that eventually that will change. Let's grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Lisa, Cancer, and Keith, Taurus. So we do have the Star, okay? This is a wish that can manifest, of course. This is perhaps clarification that in time he's being guided back to you. But in the meantime, focus on yourself, because the Star also represents self-care. Okay, not forgetting about yourself in the meantime. We do have the Six of Swords. We also have the Two of Swords. So for now, we do have this stalemate energy where things aren't moving towards that reconciliation. Okay, but I feel because of the divine timing reference, that'll change eventually. Six of Swords is actually a good thing here because it gives you guys the opportunity to move on from whatever challenges might be standing in the way of a reunion at this point in time. This is a transition. Okay, there's perhaps something that needs to be left behind in order for you guys to come together and find happiness once again, to be able to open up communication. Page of Swords. We've got the Sun, okay? And then we have the Six of Cups. He does think about you. There are happy memories tied into this connection. As we can see from the Sun's energy, even though he's got you in the shadow right now, this represents illumination. What is in the dark will eventually be in the light. Okay, that comes from him being able to clear up his own frustrations, as I've mentioned. He does think about you, though. The Page of Swords represents that curious energy. So I feel when he thinks of you, he is allowing his curiosities to kind of wonder. It's like, where are you at in your thoughts? How are you feeling about this whole situation? Let's see here. We've got the Six of Wands. So this is actually good because I kind of, from Keith's standpoint, see that he will eventually recognize, as we can see, this is a card of recognition. He will be able to recognize your worth, your value in his heart space, in his life. And this has the capability to be a very successful relationship. But right now, it's just not the right time for you guys to come together. He has a lot of love for you. He cares for you. Okay, so we do see the soulmate reference from the Two of Cups. He sees you as the person that he is very connected to, perhaps his ideal mate, his partner in life. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, where things are going to turn around for the two of you for the better. Okay, so wherever you guys are at right now, since your question is if he's coming back, you clearly are in separation. We do see that here from this card, and more than likely there's very little to no communication, but that's going to change in time. Okay, so I still see the two of you coming back together. As far as your love life, you know, don't put it on hold, of course, waiting for this to happen. but in time, that seems to be what is key here. In the future, it all comes down to divine timing. So you got to have patience for this to unfold and to play out. But I feel he loves you, he cares for you, and when the time is right, the universe will be able to give you guys the movement that's necessary for you to find this happiness together. Okay, so Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, all of it looks amazing. It simply comes down to timing. Okay, so that seems to be a theme that's coming through in some of the messages, that it comes down to timing. So have patience and just know that if it truly is meant for you, Lisa, then it will be. Okay, I'll leave that there. Thank you so much for your question. All right, so moving on. So Genie, let's go ahead and do your request. Oh, you weren't able to find it? God, what the heck is it? I wrote it down before. You'd think I would know this by heart. I believe it is Self Forecasts by Carrie.
Do I put at?
Yeah. CEL and then the number 4 casts by Carrie. I believe that is PayPal. If you're having issues processing that payment, then that's incorrect. Let us know, please. Okay. All right, sorry for the delay. All right, let's go ahead and knock this one out. All right, Genie, so let's take a look, okay? Following up to your situation here. Okay. Let's see. So I wanted to use different decks here because we've already used the Divine Masculine ones. All right. I want to see how he truly feels about me, and will things improve even a bit if he walks away from the toxic third party. Okay, let's grab some insight there. All right. So I'm going to use this deck here. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on this love situation for Genie and her person of interest. Will there be an improvement related to the third party situation? Look at this. We have commitment phobia coming through, Genie. We have cold shoulder coming through here. Honestly, what I'm feeling right now is part of that toxicity is coming from your person. Look at this. We've got forbidden territory showing up. So it could even be crossing lines that shouldn't have been crossed. You know, that forbidden fruit type energy. Perhaps he's being directed to give that a cold shoulder. He needs to be able to honestly decide where he wants to throw his energy. Look at this. It's coming through as lust, you know, lust and desire rather than true love, you know, rather than pursuing a situation or a person because there's legitimate interest there for something more than just the physical. Look at this, and then we have not over. Okay, so that third party situation, it's clearly not over. I don't think he's ready to walk away from it, even though that was a part of the energy that presented itself previously. Okay, so let's grab some tarot here and let's see. So that third party reference seems to be coming through pretty strongly. And until he's able to really walk away from that, it's almost like he's putting you on a back burner here. I can't make this stuff up. Okay, so we've got the Three of Swords. There's the pain, there's the heartbreak, there's the third party situation. There's the love triangle here, which is why he's not really interested in pursuing anything solid, so to speak, not even with the third party here. And if that's his energy, then he wouldn't even be able to dedicate himself fully to the connection with you, Genie. And then look at these cards. We've got the Seven of Swords right next to it. This is our cheater card right here. This is our betrayal, our deception card. Wow. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Cups. Okay. So right now, part of that toxic energy resides within himself. And I just honestly am feeling he's not capable of delivering what it is that you're looking for. But later on down the line, because the Four of Cups can represent a missed opportunity to pursue something with you, but he's just not seeing it right now. You know, he might regret it later, but he's just not there. Look at that. The moon's energy, once again, representing deception. Okay. So this is not someone that you're going to want to invest your time and energy in when they're in this vibe, because they would simply end up hurting you. And like I mentioned, he might regret that later and want to patch things up with you. And that's clarified by the Judgment. And then we have the Two of Swords. So it is at a stalemate. Right now it's not moving. Okay, so he's not sharing everything with you. He's hiding things from you, honestly. And then the Judgment card represents that wake-up call. He might get that later on and realize, oh shoot, I really messed up with Genie, you know, and reconnect, wanting to communicate, wanting to reconcile. So that can happen later. It's just not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think, just based off of what's coming through here. Two of Swords clearly indicating that there's this stuck energy here. What he needs to be able to offer you is this, that Two of Cups, where it really can represent love rather than lust. Okay. And for now, you're being directed to focus on loving yourself enough to distance from this connection, because he's unable to bring you what it is that you need, what it is that you deserve, what it is that you're hoping for. So perhaps make room for somebody new who can deliver that to you, because he's investing too much of his time on somebody else and not even able to dedicate it fully to you. And I've got cards flying here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so these are the two cards that flew out the deck. We've got the Knight of Cups. Somebody very romantic who could come in as a new love. And if you go in a different direction and perhaps walk away from your person here because they're clearly investing their time and energy with somebody else, then that's when things can start turning around for the better, so that you can actually attract somebody who is deserving of you. And then we have bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Wands. So this could represent the person of interest here who wants their adventures, who wants to simply explore and have fun, but not really looking to commit. We see that from the very first card, commitment, phobia. Okay, but it does not have to be that way for you as far as your life story with someone in particular who is on the same page as you, who has the capability to love you the way you deserve to be loved. Because the Knight of Wands can sometimes be looked upon as the player, okay, just wanting to play and have fun and non-committal. But there's somebody here who has the capability to commit if you're open to the possibility of somebody new. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords right here, hopefully giving you the clarity that's needed in order to cut this person out of your life, because you deserve better. Okay, and that's also clarified by the Hangman. It's time to surrender this one. It's time to let it go, because at the end of the day, there's someone way better suited for you that wants to come in, you know. So, I mean, that's just advice, of course. Nobody can ever tell you It's like, walk away from this person, give it up if that's just not what your heart is telling you. But right now, your person of interest, they are clearly dedicating their time and energy towards a third party, which is why things just aren't moving for the two of you. And life is too short, honestly, to not fulfill yourself and to be able to find happiness on your own rather than waiting for someone to bring that to you. All right, Genie, so not the best news there as far as you and your person here, but there is some good news coming in if you will allow that to happen, as far as somebody new opportunities, cycle of change. It's a part of your destiny to be happy. And I don't think this person is capable, not at this point in time anyway, you know, so don't waste your time. If they really want to be a part of your life, they will create the necessary actions in order to make that happen. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave that one. I hope that helps offer you some additional clarification on the situation. All right, so Pamela, you are up next. Okay. All right, here we go. And I see a request from Ashley. We'll get to that one shortly. Okay, there you go. There's that one. Thank you. All right, Pamela, Sagittarius, I want to know what moves I need to make in 2023 to make this year a productive year for me. I'm a student and waiting for an international relationship to begin. What do you see for me in this matter? Divine channeling. Okay.
And that's his name, I believe, and that's the sign symbol.
Okay. His name is Om Namasha Shivaya. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. I apologize if I am. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some...
And she says she's in an internship.
You're in an internship. Okay, wonderful. So I'm guided to start your reading off, Pamela, with a message from the Spirit Guide deck.
Oh, she said no, it is a mantra.
Oh, it's a mantra. Okay. What does it mean, if you don't mind me asking? I love mantras.
Oh, no, yes. That is just a mantra.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, so let's grab a spirit message for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Pamela, Sagittarius.
She said she's not asking for a relationship. It is an internship.
Got it. Okay. All right. So this particular deck, it addresses career, love, so many topics. So I'm just guided to grab a message for you to see what needs to come through for you at this time. Pamela, Sagittarius, please. Okay. It does say your personal circumstances are set to improve soon as you nurture and sustain an intimate relationship in your life. Now, we're not focusing on a particular relationship, so to speak, but that could also include friendships and family, okay? Or even associates, people that you feel are a part of your tribe. It could be that as well. This connection will draw unconditional love and abundance into your world. Your angels suggest that you connect on a deeper level creatively as a way to allow harmony into your life and utilize your sacral energy to bring about this divine union. Together you can create many things and share your gifts with this world, including the gift of new life. Okay, that actually is a very nice message. So let's go ahead and grab from other decks and see what else we can learn here. All right, so I'm guided to pull from this one. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Pamela, Sagittarius. What's part of the advice that you are being directed towards? new. Try something different. Cultivate the wild in you. So basically, this is a new chapter that's coming in for you for 2023. And that can, of course, involve the internship, career, personal relationships as well. It applies to every aspect of your life. And then we also have focus. Wherever your focus is what expands in your life. Focus on the positive. So basically, whatever it is that you are throwing your energies into is what's going to either thrive or not survive. And so I feel, since you're laser focused on really wanting to have a productive year, you absolutely can make that happen. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Pamela, Sagittarius. So try new things. Be open to new possibilities. Continue to dedicate yourself to things that you're passionate about, what gets you excited. We do have the World card right here. Okay, so there are cycles in your life that are either close to completing or it's about to complete. We do have the Seven of Cups. Hold on one second. I feel a cough coming on. I apologize. Just getting over a cold. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me grab a cough drop. Hold on. I've had these coughing attacks before. One second. Okay.
She said, get some water.
Yeah, I've got some right next to me. Oh my goodness. Okay. So you have all of these opportunities. This is really nice. Pardon my voice. Wheel of Fortune. And then the Sun. Oh my God.
No.
Hold on one second.
She's waiting patiently.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I just sound like... Yeah. I feel like I have a frog in my throat. Sorry. As you can see, you've got some amazing cards right here. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's a part of your destiny to be able to manifest so much this year. The Sun, of course, very positive, very happy energy. Eight of Wands, so I sound like a frog, sorry. So as we can see, things are going to be moving very quickly for you this year. And it really just comes down to taking action, to take that leap of faith, to get things started. It looks really good, honestly, as far as what's coming through there. I love it. So there's a lot of new opportunities that is coming your way. This is going to be a very fast-paced year for you. We also have the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Emperor, so you might even have someone that comes into your life representing this Emperor. Could be an Aries, okay? But regardless of sign, this could be in a work environment. This might have something to do with the internship. And you need to surround yourself with people who are not draining of your energy, people who are willing to give as much as they take from you. This Six of Pentacles with the equality reference. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So a solid foundation, as we can see right there. Financial improvements. That looks pretty good. That looks amazing, actually. We do have the High Priestess representing your own divine feminine energy. So whenever I see that, it reminds me of somebody who needs to rely on what you're really feeling internally in your heart space, your gut instincts, when it comes to opportunities, when it comes to certain dreams, goals that you have, you're wanting to manifest those, okay? If you feel something is not checking all the boxes, so to speak, then perhaps you're being directed onto a different path. So just be mindful of that. I'm also getting this 8 of Cups. So you got to know when to walk away from situations or even people that no longer serve a purpose. And that can be in every aspect of your life, whether that's love related, whether that's got something to do with your education, your role as a student, your role in friendships or even family relationships. You have to recognize within yourself, trusting your intuition, if it's just not a right fit for you, you know? But as far as what's coming in for 2023, it looks amazing as far as what's going to be bringing you this happiness, and what might have held you back in 2022, that's clearly changing with the Wheel of Fortune. So I really like how that's presenting itself there. If you're also looking to perhaps relocate or possibly buy your own home, I just pick up off of that with the 10 of Pentacles. This is perhaps moving you onto a new adventure as far as maybe buying your own house or investing in real estate, things like that. Okay, let's see what else. What else do we need to know? Okay, so we also have the 2 of Wands right here. Whenever I see that, it reminds me of somebody who might be at a crossroads and making life-altering decisions. You know where you've been and ultimately where it is that you want to go. It just comes down on the decisions that you make that will propel your life forward rather than hindering progress here. So you have to ask yourself, what will make me happy? You know, what is it that I need to do to be able to take action steps to be able to have something come to fruition, you know? So I really like that on one side of this card, we've got these dark looming clouds, perhaps representing some negative experiences that you might have had. But you've got the Sun, you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming through, you've got cycles that are either have already completed or are in the process of completing, so that you can find this very happy outcome to a situation. So I feel you're going to be able to manifest anything and everything that you have your eyes set on, whatever your heart is focused on. And then remember, you've got that focus card right here, and you've got the Chariot, which is another beautiful energy of movement, of triumph, of success. So that's the direction that you are going in 2023. You pretty much can get the ball rolling to be able to achieve anything and everything. And then you've got the 10 of Cups. Even your love life might start moving forward to bring you the happiness that the 10 of Cups can bring, or at least taking you to a place in your life where you're completely fulfilled, not necessarily in love, but just fulfilled overall in your friendships, even your love interests, and your work environment, your educational environment. All of it comes together. Okay, so that's what's coming through. It looks really good as far as what you have the capability to attract your way as well. All right, so I hope that helps you out, Pamela, because it looks like you have a pretty good year ahead of you, and it could even go beyond 2023 just based off of what's coming through here. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for your question. All right, Ashley, I see your question here. All right, let's go ahead and grab that one. Okay, so Ashley, Libra, am I making the correct decision not letting T, Libra male, back in. I feel he only wants to come back in for selfish reasons. Okay, so let's take a look at T's energy, okay? Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on T. Libra energy, divine masculine. What is his energy? We see unawakened. I just wasn't ready for you. Okay. He might not be ready at the end of the day. He's got his own agenda, perhaps. Let's see what else. Focusing on T, Libra. We have clues. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Okay, so whatever these signs are that T is receiving, it might certainly have something to do with you and the connection. He could have some regrets here as well. So let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on T. Libra and the connection with Ashley. Libra. We have guide. Okay. So perhaps as far as the path that he is traveling at this point in time in his life, he's either misguided, or you could certainly represent that light. And if he's unawakened, he's not exactly seeing it for the value that it holds. You know, as you mentioned, you feel that he only wants to come back for selfish reasons. So it's his own agenda, not really focused on how it affects you. We've got divine timing popping up again. Let's see. This is interesting because we have a third party card popping up. So I don't know if there was a third party reference here or a third party situation. It does not have to represent infidelity if there isn't that going on. A third party could also represent some sort of wedge or challenge. It does not have to be infidelity. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot once again and see what's up. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Ashley and T, Libra energy. This is interesting. We've got that death card. It certainly created distance and time apart. Something came to an end. In order for you guys to come back and make this work, there's something here that he needs to work on for himself in order to be an awakened individual rather than an unawakened individual. We've got the Four of Swords, Four of Cups, High Priestess, Ace of Swords, Hangman. Okay. So, your question.
She said it's a third party. Is I think on the right track. I felt he was hiding things from me.
So there is a third party situation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, third party, I think.
So there is a third party. Okay. Well, what's coming through in this reading, Ashley, is that he's kind of saturating himself in his thoughts, his regrets, what could have been done differently. The Four of Swords representing the fact that you guys have probably taken a break from each other. Just instinctively, what I'm feeling here is that, since your question is, am I making the correct decision not letting T back in? I feel you are. You're coming in as the High Priestess, which of course is tapped into your intuition. Trust that. Ace of Swords is giving you the clarity as the Divine Feminine here to make the right decision, the right choice. Use that sword to be able to kind of draw the line, you know. Since what you're feeling is that he's got some selfish reasons, as you mentioned. I feel you're on point with that. He's feeling it. He knows it. That's what those signs are about. And then you've got the Hangman, which is a card of letting go. Needing to spend time apart in order to have a better understanding, in order to see things from this new perspective with a different set of eyes, to have a better understanding of a situation. It's right next to that third party card. So yeah, I feel you made the right decision. No doubt. By doing that, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which has been popping up a lot today for this live stream. So I feel that by making that choice, you've gotten the ball rolling in order for things to start changing for the better in your life, Ashley. Look at that. You've got the Ace of Cups. New romance. So things can improve, certainly when it comes to your love life. I feel life is directing you onto a different chapter here. Time to detach, time to let go. If he really wants to be a part of your life, then he needs to trust the path that he's being directed towards to be able to be a part of your life again. The Death card right here, endings and beginnings. So the relationship can certainly be revived if he allows it to come back as a much stronger, better connection. We've got the Five of Wands. So we have conflicts here. Disagreements. You guys just are on different levels, not seeing eye to eye. And then we've got that Devil card. So toxic energy, temptations, obsessiveness, addictive behavior, unhealthy attachments that could be towards the third party. And then we do have the Emperor coming through right here. So I feel there is a divine masculine in your future, Ashley, who has the capability to be there for you the way perhaps T has fallen short. That's just what's coming through here. So yeah, I would have to agree with you that you made the right decision. He's got this hidden agenda perhaps. Maybe you know what it's about. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So if he's not quite ready to give up on the connection with you, if he wants to put in the effort and the work to prove to you that he wants things to work out between the two of you, then he's going to have to do it. He's going to have to take action and actually put in the effort. But that's going to take time. I don't think he's anywhere near that type of energy. So you're better off moving forward and starting a new chapter. Allow new love to come in. Somebody who has what it takes to really be there for you. And you've got the Chariot, so there's movement here. Okay. You can have a very successful future here, but you're totally in control of how this goes. And the Three of Wands, you are being directed to just look ahead of you. What does the future have in store, rather than the journey that you have traveled with T here, I feel you can have way more than what you have experienced. You have the capability to bring that in. Look at that, to be able to find the Two of Cups, true love. So in order to get this, I feel it's time to get things moving in a different direction. You're being directed to sever ties. You know, you've already started the ball rolling, making the right decision to not let T back into your life, as you've mentioned. Yeah, I'm totally on board with where you're at, what you've done, the actions you've taken. And 2023 might very well bring you this love of a lifetime here, coming in the form of the Two of Cups. So trust the journey and just know that perhaps you're meant for better. Okay, that seems to be what's coming through there. All right, so I hope that helps out. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best with that one. Okay. Oh, is it Shazia?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, hi Shazia. All right, let me just put these cards away. And thank you guys, everybody that's tuned in. We're having another session this evening at 7 p.m. So feel free to spread the word about that session, or feel free to hop on for that session as well. We'd love to see you. And Crystal, I see your request, so we'll get to your reading shortly. Okay, so Shazia, any update on love with my Capricorn? Okay, let's see. Let's take a look here. Let's see. I'm guided to this deck here for you guys. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the connection between Shazia, Virgo, and her person of interest, Capricorn. We have Beso. Your lips were meant for mine. No other kiss can ever compare to your kiss, our kiss. There's something about the intimate moments that you guys have shared. And there's that lingering energy tied into the chemistry, the sexual chemistry. We have Kismet also coming through. We have Declaration. There's definitely love here from your Capricorn, Shazia. So it does say you and I were two lost souls destined to meet in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how many wrong turns or choices we've made before we came into each other's lives. All that matters is that in the end, we got it right. We found each other. Okay. And then we have Declaration. And what I love about this one in particular is that this tattoo actually says, I love you. So your Capricorn expressing the love even through this reading. And it does say fear, shyness, apprehension, hesitation, uncertainty, rejection, anxiety. It stops us from saying it, but it's always so nice to hear it from the one who matters most to your heart. So maybe even through this reading, even if it's not spoken, the love is still coming through, even in this brief mini reading for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab.
She said he came back and gave a half-hearted reasoning for the way he acted, which he wanted me to feel bad for him. His reasoning was a lot of excuses and wanting to play on my sympathy. Thank you so much for the reading.
Okay, so that's from Shazia.
Oh, this is from Ashley.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, don't confuse me, Cameron. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. We do have action. We have the answer is yes. We have the mute card, so more than likely no communication. Okay. It falls on the Capricorn to be able to open up communication between the two of you. We do have vibrations. We have healing, and then we have fresh start. Okay. So there's balance that's needed in this connection. It falls on your Capricorn here to be able to reconnect. I feel though, even though you might not physically be together, the vibrations card right here, it's telling us that the connection, even from a distance, can be felt. There is clearly healing and balance that's needed here, and maybe somewhere down the line you guys can have a new beginning. All right, so let's grab some tarot here, Shazia, and see what else we can pick up. All right, but so far, I think that looks pretty good because the love is still there. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Shazia, Virgo, and her person of interest, Capricorn. We have that Six of Cups, feeling nostalgia, past influence. That makes sense for me, considering the memories that have been shared between the two of you. You're feeling nostalgic, they're feeling nostalgic, and maybe when you guys are thinking of each other, that's where the vibrations come in. Let's see what else. We do have the Chariot. We do have the Emperor representing the Divine Masculine. We do have the Ace of Swords, and then the Knight of Pentacles. So the Divine Masculine in this reading needs to take action, but as we can see here, it's going slowly. They want to be able to put in the effort and work, but right now they can't. Eventually, though, things will move for you guys to be able to come back together, to get the conversation started. And that card right here, the action card, is crucial towards things moving for the two of you. So the Capricorn here needs to be able to gain this clarity, that epiphany from that Ace of Swords, getting over their fears and apprehensions and hesitations and anxieties to make this happen. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles right here. So as we can see, this is a card of manifestation, a solid offer that needs to come in from the Capricorn. And just based off of what's presenting itself here, it's totally possible. Okay, so until they're able to bring that your way, things are moving ever so slowly. So there's a lot of Divine Masculine energy coming through here. Loving, affectionate, devoted, coming in with the energy of the King of Cups. And I feel until your Capricorn is ready to come towards you in that way, that's why things are moving so slowly, because they're just not able to bring that to you at this point in time. Okay, they still feel the love. They still feel the chemistry. They know that in order for the two of you to come back together, they need to take action. We've seen that right from the beginning of this reading. And we have the yes answer coming through. Okay. Love choices, a deep love that is felt. We are dealing with a twin flame connection here, coming back together. And then we have the Star. So it's a beautiful energy presenting itself here. I feel you can still manifest your wish to be with your Capricorn and be happy and to be able to just live your life together. You know, it could be marriage somewhere down the line. It could be reunions, very happy, uplifting life together. It's going to take time though. Okay, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So your Capricorn needs to put in the work. Hard work pays off. And if they're ready to take some sort of action to make this happen, I feel it'll, of course, make you very happy seeing it with your own eyes in 3D. It's just one of those things where it could take some time. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got the Ace of Wands. So a lot of these cards, very positive. Things are still falling in your favor when it comes to this connection. Okay, it's still a part of your destiny to be able to reconnect with your Capricorn and a new opportunity to come together. So maybe this is the year, you know, brand new year. We've entered a new cycle, and hopefully somewhere during the course of this year is when you have an opportunity to come back together and create the life that you really want to be able to build with this person. And then we have the 10 of Cups. I mean, everything that you are desiring and hoping for when it comes to your Capricorn can culminate in this card right here, where you can share the love that you have for each other and be very happy, you know, start a family, blend a family, marriage, all of it. What you're hoping for, dreaming about, wishing for, it can all manifest right here. It's just going to take time because your Capricorn needs to be able to take action to make that happen. So it really does start right here. But just know that until you guys are able to come back together in the 3D, in the 5D, in your dreams, in your hearts, you know, your Capricorn feels your energies just as much as you're feeling theirs. Okay, so hopefully that helps in the meantime, Shazia. You know, it still comes down to timing, and I feel ultimately that the outcome for the two of you still looks really good. Okay, so I'll leave that there, and thank you for your question as always, and Happy New Year. All right, so moving on. I've got Crystal, right? Here's this one. All right, Crystal, let me just clean up my desk here.
She should be the last one for now.
Crystal, okay. And just a reminder, guys, that we have a second session this evening at 7 p.m. So if you're just now hopping on, or if you miss this one and you come in after it's been broadcast, you can certainly tune in to the one this evening at 7. Would love to be able to see you at that time. All right, so Crystal.
She's here.
Okay.
She's here.
Capricorn, is a relationship coming in for me this year? I've been dating a Pisces, but he's slow moving. So I'm open to any advice and guidance on the matter. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. All right, what can we figure out here when it comes to love and romance? Let's see. Give me 1 second. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Crystal Capricorn. As far as relationships, love, and romance for this year, what advice can you offer her, please? Well, you certainly have the capability to attract a passionate love connection. Let's see what else. Ooh, look at that. Soul level. Very nice. We have I love you. And we have a yes answer. Okay. So if this is pertaining to, as you mentioned, you were dating a Pisces, but it's slow. But just because it's slow doesn't mean that they don't love you. It's either that, or somewhere during the course of this year, you are finally able to connect with somebody who's on that same soul level as you, feeling quite passionate towards you. So it could be one of those things that checks all the boxes where you guys are very attracted, the chemistry is there, and the love is there. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I love those cards. And in a way, this yes card is already answering your question. Is a relationship coming in for me this year? Yes. All right. Wow, look at this. So you've got the King of Pentacles. Look at what's right after it. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. So we've got divine counterparts coming in here. And I really love that you represent Capricorn, you represent Earth energy, and both of these cards, Queen of Pentacles representing Earth energy, Divine Feminine, and then you've got your divine counterpart right here with the King of Pentacles. So that looks fantastic as far as being able to find your ideal mate this year. So that actually looks pretty good. Look at this, you've got the Five of Swords. So the Pisces that you're dating, if you just don't feel you guys are connecting on that soul level, or it just doesn't seem to be moving forward after a while, then perhaps this is the advice, is for you to detach from that, because there's somebody here who is your equal match. Maybe you haven't met this person yet, but perhaps that's what you need to do in order to find that. Look at this. You've got the Three of Wands right here. So progress is the key word for the Three of Wands. This could be representing a budding relationship in the future. It's about looking ahead to what you can attract your way, rather than sticking it out with somebody who might not know what it is that they want, or again, they're just moving ever so slowly. Look at this. So we've got the Ace of Cups. There is a new love that has the capability to come in for you. This is not your Pisces. I'm feeling this could be somebody else who comes in that you feel perhaps more compatible with. Look at this. So we've got two cards, Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups. They both represent distancing yourself, walking away. Okay. Because we've got this new energy, this new person who is going to be a part of the equation this year. Look at that. We've got the Fool's energy. So there's a new beginning when it comes to love. So this is a new beginning for this year, of course, but it's a brand new beginning for you in love. And all you need to do is welcome it in. Wow. That's pretty cool. I feel you might even have a couple of prospects coming in, maybe a few prospects. Look at this. King of Cups, followed by the King of Swords. So you have three kings presenting itself in this reading, and they're all coming in as kings. So this might be a difficult decision for you, because they might all be really good prospects to be able to invest your time and energy and your heart in. So it's totally up to you who it is that you would like to pursue and really see where that relationship goes. You're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles, but I can tell you that King of Pentacles is your divine counterpart. But I don't think you could make a mistake here, whoever it is that you decide to choose, because they all have the potential to be really good partners. Wow. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. And here is your fourth king showing up as the King of Wands. Unbelievable. So once again, you have some choices to make when it comes to love and romance. This might be a very busy social year for you. Crystal, it looks really nice. You could also eventually make a love connection with your twin flame. We've got the Four of Wands right here. There is a potential perhaps in long-term commitment and real love right here. So perhaps one of these connections might bring in the stability and the security and that solid offer that the Ace of Pentacles represents. That looks amazing. Amazing. We've got the Six of Swords, and then we have the Empress. So you're coming in as the Empress as well, and you've got all of these potentials that will be fighting for your attention. And whatever negative experiences that you might have had in love and romance, it's time to transition away from that, leave it behind and move on, because the road ahead looks a lot brighter for you. It looks really nice. That looks fantastic, actually. Wow. And you also have the energy of the Queen of Swords, representing the fact that perhaps there are certain people that you need to set up your boundaries, especially if you're not feeling that they have the best of intentions, you know. So whatever it is that you need to cut out, or whoever it is that you need to distance yourself, just follow your heart on that one. Walk away if you have to, you know, block them if that's what makes you feel comfortable, because there's somebody here that represents your ideal perfect match. Okay. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this, of course, represents a financial windfall of some sort. So maybe improved money matters for you, but in a love reading, this represents a perfect match. Okay, so this is somebody who will feel very drawn to you. We already see the soul level card right there. So this is somebody truly who could be your perfect match in this lifetime. I don't think it's the Pisces that you are dating, but you know, you've got some potentials that are going to be presenting itself maybe this year. Okay, so I hope that helps offer you some advice as to what's coming in for you. It looks pretty darn good. All right, Crystal. So thank you so much for your question. All right, so Cameron, any more?
That's it for now.
All right, so I think we have done all of the requests that we've received for this particular super chat live stream. Thank you guys so much for your patience, especially those that were already tuned in when we had to restart the live stream. We'll figure out why we were having that echo audio issue. Anyway, for those of you who did submit a request for a personal mini reading today, thank you guys so very much. And for those who have missed out at this session, just a reminder, we are having a second one this evening at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, guys, so I'll see you later on this evening, and enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time.